So as I can see, I already prepared a sketch here. It's basically just a shape of that let's say cone, and all my modeling I will do in surfaces. So follow along. I will also share the model of it, so you can have a look later on the history of modeling in the tree. Alright, so let's start. First, what we're going to do, we're going to use surface revolve command. So we select as always rotation axis, click OK. So we have the shape, this nice shape. So next, what I want to do, I want to create a plane here on this surface, and it's perpendicular to right plane. So let's make one. So this is where we want it. Click OK. On this plane I will use another sketch, and I want to make this, and on this plane I want to make just a straight line through the surface of this cone. For that I will try to use the intersection curve. So you see it will create a line here. That's good. That's all I want on this plane, so exit. Next, what I want to do, I want to create an additional plane which is 5 degrees rotated from the right plane. So I'll use my shortcut again, and I use here 5 degrees and flip offset. Yes. So again, through this plane, perpendicular to this plane into the surface, I want to make another plane, and I want to flip offset that it's on the same side as the previous one. So okay, on this plane we want to make a sketch, and again I want to use intersection curve here. So I'll make another line here. You see it over here. That's good. So that's it. So we have 2 lines here. Actually, maybe instead of 5 degrees I want to increase it a bit to 10, like that, indeed. So now I want to make circles, which we use later on to create a cylinders along these lines. Let's do that. So we create a sketch here, and we draw a circle here, just somewhere. You can draw it here, for example, and then you select the dot and this line, and you say coincident. You can make this say 20 millimeters diameter, maybe a bit more, 30. Okay, so now in addition we want to make dimension here, so let's make it, let's say 50. Right. Now we want to make a linear pattern. So entities to pattern, we want to select this circle, and over here we want to say that the x is 1 and y is, let's say, several, and the distance is about that, let's say 100. Let's add more circles to it, something like that. And you want to say dimension, no, we don't want to say dimension y spacing, just click OK. Yes, like that, and click this dot over here on this circle, last circle, and this dot down there, that we can make them coincident, and you have nicely spaced circles along the line. So this sketch is over. Then on the previous plane, which is again was tangent, you see this one, to the surface, we want to create another sketch, and we'll do exactly the same with just a little bit different, just with extra additions. So first of all, make those make this circle same diameter, so it was 30. Select the dot, select the line, make it coincident, put it somewhere in between here. What you can do now is just to make two lines, which is going through this to the center of this circle, and try to connect dots here of this line to the center of the other circles. So like this, coincident. Make this construction lines and also make them equal. You see that you basically spacing now this the circle on the other on the side of the main line. It's basically in the middle of the other two, and then you have to create the same way for the other circles. So let's do it. Alright, so sketch is ready. You see it's nicely spaced. Alright, so let's see what next we should do. You can see that these lines are not going directly through the centers of this line. So the zigzag lines are not through the first line, so we need to make a zigzag separate on the separate plane, which is then through this, is going through these two lines, and we want to imitate that this zigzag line is perpendicular to the surface of the cone. That's why we need to do that. In order to do that, we need to make an extra plane, and that's going to be through these 3 points, like that. See it here. So, and here we want to make extra sketch, which is going to be our zigzag, and then we want to use indeed a center of the circles. So let's do that. Let's draw a line which is going through the centers of circles on both sides. Alright, like that. So nice. Basically that is it. So now we create a shape of all this, also using surfaces. So first of all, let's extrude that very first line we created. So that is, again, I'm using shortcut. Alright, so now cylinders, same. Also I'm going to use the surfaces, same distance. Alright, and the other side as well. Great. And the last one was the zigzag. So extrude. Should change the direction of it like that. Correct. That's it. Alright, this is how it is. So now we're gonna do the last difficult part, and then there will be some routine work actually to make it manufacturable, so to say. So let's do first, let's finalize first the modeling. So what we need to do here is actually we need to mirror it first. So I'm selecting this surface as a middle plane, and I'm using a mirror command also with the shortcut, and I'm mirroring the bodies. So all the cylinders, and then the zigzag surface also on the other side, like that. And of course I forgot the other straight surface. That's it. Okay, so now we need to trim it a little bit. So I'm using my shortcut again. Here we need to select mutual trim. Then we can select as many surfaces as we want. So just put it here on surfaces and select everything like that. And of course all the cylinders. Like that. Great, and now we start removing unnecessary material. Forgot this straight surface there. Good. Yes. So now we need to trim everything what is inside the cylinders. So just select all that, like that. All looks correct, so just press OK. And here you go. This is basically what you want to have. So the rest is just routine commands. You can convert this to solid bodies, and also this surfaces you can create solid bodies out of it and then revolve it, or you can just do it over here. I will show you just with these ones how the final result is looking like. And of course it's not entirely as your picture, but I think modifications is rather simple further on. So let's finalize the pattern. So I'll use the bodies again, and I'll select all the bodies we just modeled. Okay, so we need a center line, so I select the middle of that the very first sketch we created, like this. You can see it's nicely aligned with the rest. It's nicely aligned with the main shape. What you will have, because actually what is happening we should not select these cylinders, because then every time it doubles, it's overlapping. So what we have to do is actually come here and deselect all this over here. The only problem there will be is actually at the last, at this row over here, it's going to be double, because those are actually patterned over here, and then for the rest is okay, and then the final one will be without anything. So later on you can just delete unnecessary instances of this of these cylinders. So I have to select this one, of course. Right. There you have it. There's a shape. Very nice shape. You can you can develop it further with solids, or you can just, what you can do is just to use thickening feature and just say give some thickness, and there you have a solid. So you will need to do that for every separate surface you made. So in this case I think it's best that circular pattern comes after that, and then all these plates and cylinders will be patterned as a solids. Alright, I hope that helps. So if you have any other questions, let me know. Thank you.